Hello, Virgo. This is Casey. I'm here to do your March 15th to the 31st of 2020 love reading. Okay. First card up is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And the next one is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Awesome cards. Awesome cards. Okay. First tarot card up is the King of Swords. Okay, could be male or female. This is someone that's successful, very intellectual. A lot of times they can be real quiet, a little bit introverted. They have a sense of setting back and watching the situation, not getting involved, okay? They're very centered, they're very balanced. They can usually see the truth in the situation also. Gone through lots of transformation and change to get to this point, okay? Now he knows how to manifest his will. And like I said, gender neutral, okay? Now, we have two major arcana cards. So this is something that's going to be going on for a while. This is not just something that's going to go on for this 2 weeks. First card is 11. It's justice. So there's a need for truth, a need for clarity. Okay. Could be a contract being signed. I'm thinking marriage contract because the next card is the Hierophant. Okay. Marriage contract, divorce contract. It's a decision being made in your favor, but there needs to be balance. Okay. Now, the Hierophant card. This can be a spiritual figure. This can also be a marriage card. And I actually have it in here twice. I have it in the result too. Now that I look at it, it just caught my eye. Okay. To me, this is an 11-11 card in this one. This one to me represents being on the right path. Like I said, spiritual authority could be a teacher, could be a minister, could be just a spiritual teacher, you know. But I'm thinking marriage. I'm thinking marriage. Okay. In the past, we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Arguments, disputes, separation by distance. Okay. Broken heart. But the thing is, this card represents that these things can be resolved if people work together. Just remember, some of the most important words that you can ever say to anybody in a relationship is I am listening. And then sit down and discuss everything, okay? Don't throw a whole bunch of stuff in the mix at the same time. Focus on one thing at a time, okay? Resolve them one thing at a time, because once you start throwing a bunch of stuff in the mix, then it's just going to jumble up everything. And you're not going to get anything resolved, okay? It's just taking the time enough to care enough to listen. Now, this is now. Ace of Cups. New beginnings in love. Emotional fulfillment. Now, whether this is with another person or you beginning to love yourself, okay? It could be either one, but I do think it's a person because we have the Knight of Cups here. This is somebody that's coming in. Like I said, male or female, they're gender neutral. This is somebody that's coming in to offer a cup of love. Something, it could be emotional support, but it's something that's bringing in happiness of an emotional nature. Now, we do have the Page of Wands. The pages are new, very, very, very new beginnings. And wands are your passions and your desires. So I do think there's some very passionate communication going back and forth, okay? In the future, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, male or female, is the mover and shaker in the world. This is somebody that goes out and gets things done. Okay? They dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure all the appointments are made, everything falls into alignment, and they love doing it. Okay? Very caring, very nurturing, gone through lots of transformation and change, so they're very understanding. Okay? And then we have the Judgment card. Okay, this is an awakening. Pay attention to what's going on around you. This can be a renewal. It can be a reconciliation, a reawakening. Words that start with RE, okay? But a lot of times it's anything that you thought was over and done with, it's not. It's coming around again, okay? And this is going to bring some confusion. Somebody's going to be stuck in their head, not knowing what to do at this point, okay? But if you look at, everything's confused, everything's all up in the air. But the thing is, there's something better coming in. There's light coming in on the situation and bringing in something better. Now, I feel like you have had a lot of things going on, maybe a lot of things coming at you. I have the Four of Pentacles, okay? This is somebody that is holding their cards close to their chest. They're not very open and receptive at the moment, and that would be you. It would be your card because this represents you, okay? Again, can't make choices, can't make decisions. But the thing is, everything's stuck, but it's going to stay stuck unless you open up a little bit and start. There has to be movement with the energy. Now, if you're holding on to money, you're going to have to start spending a little bit of the money in order to get the flow of energy going again. If it's love, sometimes you need to sit down and do some meditations to open up your heart. Okay. What I do when I open up my heart is I like draw a lotus flower in one dimension and then just visualizing it blooming out into the universe and opening up my heart. Okay. But you don't have to do what I do. You can find your own, what works for you. Okay. But there's got to be some movement. Everything's stagnant right now. Okay, so the environment around you is the Nine of Swords. Now, this is a completion. The Nine of Swords is called the Nightmare card. Okay, she's depressed. She's anxious. She doesn't want to get out of bed. But there's some wisdom coming in from this situation, okay? This is a completion. You are finishing up this energy. You are coming out of all of this. And that's good because that's probably part of this. That's probably part of why this is all stuck. Okay. Now in the hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Wands. This is the very new beginning of passion and desire and very passionate relationship. Okay. Now, this person is open and receptive. See, the hands are open and receptive. Now, the universe can't give to you if you are not open and receptive. And I always tell everybody, if you look in my playlist and you look under classes, there's 2 classes in there. One is who does it belong to? That's a good one for you. And these are under 5 minutes, okay? And the other one is the bubble technique. This goes in and helps you clear out emotions, blockages, anything that you have. It's from a book by Gary Sinclair, Healing Emotions in Minutes. But this, look at open and receptive. Open and receptive. New passions, new beginnings, lots of sex, okay? Then we have the Page of Wands. See, more wands. This is passions. Now, pages are new beginnings in communication. The seeds were planted. Okay, things have been growing for a while. The harvest is just starting. It's not ready. Okay, but this is communication going back and forth of a passionate nature. And then we have the Hierophant. Could be marriage card, spiritual teacher. You know how they talk about the teacher will appear when the student is ready. But this 1111 card It's showing that you're on the right path, okay? And the last card is the Two of Coins. Okay, somebody's walking a tightrope, having troubles with decisions, okay? Now, trying to balance things. Now, there is two pathways available. There's two ladders there, okay? That can bring up two different options for you. But at this point in time, you're walking on a tightrope. Okay, so the last card is Fifth Chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, that would kind of go with this one. Self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. That really would be this one. Okay. Actually, it'd be this one too. Okay. Sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. That would also be... Okay, this can also be tapping into your spirituality, okay? This is like, two cards in the deck make me think of Know Thyself, okay? This is lots and lots of spiritual growth too, and it's in here twice, so like that may be pretty significant right now, okay? Just remember, okay, and pay attention to the story that you're telling yourself. We create our reality with the stories that we're telling ourselves. And if you're telling yourself that something's not possible, or you can't do this, or whatever the story is, then you're blocking yourself, okay? That would also keep you stuck. Okay, that's our Virgo for the 15th to the 31st. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for all my subscribers, old and new. I know I've had some people with me since the beginning, and you guys are awesome. You really are. Okay. I hope maybe you might join us on a Sunday night. We do lives. We do tarot and talk on Sunday nights. And if you subscribe, then you will be notified when I come online, either to do the love readings, the general readings, or the live readings. Okay. And I am going to go in and do Libra and then Aries tonight. And then tomorrow I'll go in and finish off the last four. So, okay. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. I've been honored tonight with some people from around the world. I'm grateful. I really am grateful. Okay. Thank you and namaste.